Welcome to you out there in Internet land. It is I, the Baron of Bloomery Hill, and this time I'm joined by my videographer, Norm Cobalt.
Hello there.
And we're bringing you another movie we've dredged from the depths of the Rejectron.
For those of you just joining us, Cinematic for the People's computer recording systems don't always work right, and those failed riffs get thrown into the Rejectron, which we go digging through.
Indeed. And this time we found Cosmos, War of the Planets, which is just titled War of the Planets in the movie itself, so I don't know where they're getting the Cosmos part of that.
Wait, this looks awfully familiar. Didn't you guys riff this one before?
Not this one specifically, but it looks similar because it was made by the same Italian studio using much the same sets, actors, props, and special effects as two other movies we riffed, War of the Robots and Star Odyssey.
So they made their own rip-off Star Wars trilogy?
No, that would have made sense. These are all separate movies that kind of look the same with similar plots.
Oh, I see. So, just how high were they exactly?
It was a 1970s Italian film. What do you think?
Holy crap! Well, let's get this over with already.
Is that just Toccata in Fugue in D minor sped up?
It's a cosmic pickled punk!
It's just a space blobfish.
What? Oh, it's down there!
They could have centered the shot better, gee.
These really are the same stupid effect shots from War of the Robots and Star Odyssey.
Check our coordinates to base Orion.
Orion is so
Prepare
based.
figures with signal direction. Angle alpha 37. Angle alpha 12. Velocity 600 miles per second.
Wow, that's pretty close to light speed. Seriously, look it up.
Signals constant. Exact coordinates, signal exact direction. Course confirmed. What is it?
Oh, did Praxis blow up again?
Alright, everyone strap in. Except for you, Karen.
Oko, check the computer.
There is no constellation in visual distance. No stellar explosion.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Ask the new coordinates to escape the rays of that explosion.
Information requested on explosion is non-existent. No change of course necessary.
There's something wrong with it. It's the end.
But it can't be the end. The movie just started.
Oh no, it's glitter, we're doomed!
The crafter's herpes.
Dude, they're gonna get stoned.
Oh, they're fine.
Their effects sure aren't. Now the orgy can begin.
That was a refraction of a cosmic explosion occurring 10 million years ago.
Well, you could have told us that.
You didn't ask.
Is this movie secretly just a glitter bomb?
It's a bomb, all right. War of the Planets, a new prog rock album from King Crimson, in stores now. Sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle.
They were really proud of these spinning asteroids, weren't they?
It's the only effects that they almost, sort of, kind of got okay.
It's Karis to the max.
Maximum bonus, that is.
You gonna cry though, huh? You gonna cry?
Freschetti sounds delicious.
So, Marcel, what do you have in mind for our soundtrack?
Oh, I don't know. I thought we could use some random keyboard notes and toccata and fugue sped up. That sounds like a good idea, right? What does the H stand for? Heinous?
I'm gonna go with horrendous.
Really, Charles? Come on.
I'd say this picture's scores were pretty low.
Yeah, I think all these companies failed miserably.
Oh, damn Starlink satellites.
Wow, Doro, now that's a name. I'm impressed, I gotta say. Don't nobody bring me no bad films.
Did they really just list themselves twice in the credits?
I mean, Doro does have an impressive last name, but they're pushing it there.
He even failed to copyright.
Better keep that rocket in your pocket, Mr. Spaceman. You know, stock footage only works when it looks a little like what you're filming, but here it sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it?
Everyone, look out! Musky Boy's coming to mess up our projects again!
Why won't he leave us alone?
This control room is not ADA compliant.
How are you supposed to even interpret these readouts and monitors? They're literally just blinking lights.
This is back when blinking lights meant computer.
Miller? Huh?
But I didn't want a Hawaiian punch.
Here's $2. Cause that's just what you're worth, you crumbum.
He really should bring this to HR. This is the very definition of a hostile work environment. I'm guessing this happens often? Nobody cares, huh? Okay.
Thanks for showing him walking all the way out, movie. I'd have been wondering how he left.
There's no doubt about it, and that punch of his proves it.
He really did go to HR.
I charge Cappn Hamilton with insubordination.
Dun 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 dun.
What's your
I've never
name,
received
man?
an order from Miller. I've never even seen a report from Miller. All I have ever seen is a bunch of notes from an electronic hunk of metal. Now, I'm not in the habit of taking orders from a machine.
Wow, that is
It was an
quite the
insult,
excuse
sir,
for not
and he
checking
deserved
his
it.
email.
But he's talking about the greatest brain ever made by man.
What we going to do tonight, Brian?
Exactly.
Same thing we do every night,
case now is
Pinky.
in my
Try to
jurisdiction.
take over the
You should have
world.
contacted Hamilton personally. Perhaps a conference with Captain Hamilton would have been the proper procedure. It might have prevented this embarrassing situation.
Oh, he just want to duel with pistols at
As for
dawn.
Hamilton, I assure you he will be justly disciplined. But if this incident became public, it could discredit Orion.
Oh, come on. I think
Captain
Mac and
Hamilton
me did that
certainly will be
already.
Disciplined. You can go now, Miller. Commander, on silence. You're a barbarian, a savage.
Judging from what
They
we've
warned
seen
me
of him,
when they
the Admiral
transferred you
isn't
under my
wrong.
orders, but the warning wasn't necessary. Your arrogance was well known in advance. We knew all about it. Continue, Captain, and in just 1 month's time, I'll transfer you to the quartermaster service. Not a rosy prospect, Commander.
I am not through to my shot.
I should consult Wiz for what happened,
Richard Pryor?
so that he would give. Eliminate dangerous personnel. I won't consult Wiz. I'm putting you in command of the spaceship, leaving for the Vega sector.
Ah! Jeez.
Is that the spaceship?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, there it is. Way down here again.
Well, Mac, now that I'm going outside, I'll try to find a good bottle of whiskey for you.
Good idea, as long as it's scotch.
No problem.
There you are. This is the airlock chamber to bridge. Segura's ready for instrument test. All set.
Oh my god, no!
I think I'm gonna throw up.
We're all gonna die!
Enter decompression chamber. Maximum duration, 10 seconds. Repeat, 10 seconds. Clear the area.
Oh god, we're really doing this again. He would be dead, right?
Basically, no tether, no jetpack, he'd be lost to the void pretty quickly.
And by the void you mean the blue screen effect, right?
Yes. Gravity, 70s style.
In 3D!
Wow, grocery stores have more advanced door-opening technology than this movie does.
Yep, I'm the captain. Just doing my captain thing. As you can see here, just walking around, being the captain.
It's an old satellite for the interception of gamma rays. It's practically a monument. You know that thing must be 100 years old.
We sent Dr. Reed Richards and his team out to repair it.
This satellite was designed by Shel Silverstein.
Oh, yeah, because it looks like the missing piece.
Yeah!
Telecameras 3 and 4 working. Activate radio contact with the outside. Why in the hell did you send only one man out there?
Well, I thought, Captain,
Don't you know we use the buddy system on this ship?
Come in, Peter. Peter, can you hear me?
Leave me alone, I'm playing.
It's too hazardous to work alone. Re-enter the ship immediately. We'll prepare another crew member to go with you. The orders are that outside we work in pairs.
Don't worry, Captain. I'll be extremely careful.
Captain, look at screen number 2.
Stop it, Segura. That's an order. If that battery breaks, the acid will destroy your spacesuit.
You're not the
I know
boss
what
of
I'm doing,
me.
Captain. It'll only take a few seconds.
I mean, he kinda is, though.
I've located it. I've got the breaker in already. He could die out there. He's liable to be... It won't take long at all, Captain.
Why does this satellite have heart palpitations?
Peter. You're a damn fool.
Oh, come on, he fits right in on this ship. Repo Man?
No, even battery acid freezes in space.
The acid's eating through my suit.
Oh, if only someone had warned me about it.
You've got plenty of time to get back to the ship.
What? He does?
Use the directional. And above all, stay calm.
And carry a towel.
You've got 3 minutes before the suit will corrode.
You know, if this is a hazard these astronauts keep facing, you'd think they'd just
You
make
have
the
2.5 minutes.
suits acid-proof.
Yeah, even the Phantom from space had that figured out. Is music really appropriate for this situation?
Captain, the directional jet isn't responding. Help me.
It's time to embrace death, Segura.
Ugh, what the hell are you smirking for?
Hold on, Peter. Cappn Hamilton is suiting up. He's going out to get you. Can you hear me?
No! Don't let him throw away his shot! Well, this ominous organ music isn't any better movie.
And he's also dead because he doesn't have a tether either.
You've got 1 minute and 30 seconds, Captain, before that acid eats through his suit.
I'm pretty sure it's been longer than 3 minutes at this point.
Captain, if the suit goes, I'll decompress. Take it easy. Instantly.
They're too far away. With that speed, they won't make it.
Look, Mila. What's going on? What are they stopping for?
Well, sometimes you just have to stop and smell the comets.
Movie tension only really works if we give a crap. Which we don't!
It's too late now, Mila.
By the weekend?
Segura's a dead man.
Sagura's a dead man, miss him, miss him.
You know, if the Discovery 1 had that hand-wave door opener, Hal would have had a hell of a lot harder time.
Yeah. Ah! Why would you do that? The air pressure hasn't stabilized yet!
Damn, that space acid is brutal.
You will sleep now! Sleep! 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 Sleep!
Meanwhile, on the USS Bleach Bottle,
Oh, you can see the zipper. Oh, never mind.
Oko, are you sure this spaceship's in the orbit of the satellite's passage?
Not I, but he seems very sure.
he raised his hands.
Here it is. The satellite has entered our screen.
Has it? What are we even looking at?
Give me the data.
Please, it's
Wait a
data.
minute, I'm recording. Distance, 180,000 miles. Speed, 73,000 miles per second.
Wow, now that
Angle
is
of
ludicrous
trajectory,
speed.
Alpha 24 degrees. End of the data.
Object identified as the satellite Dana.
I thought there was
Satellite
only
is completely
zoom.
safe. No intervention necessary. Proceed on present speed and trajectory. Satellite information now programmed. Distance 180,000 miles.
We're
Speed,
lucky.
73,000
We don't have to
miles.
stop until...
What do you think of Cappn Hamilton?
Are these the
Don't you
Taylor
think he's a
sisters?
fascinating
In
man?
space?
Yeah.
What the hell? What does it mean? Seems almost a message coming from space.
Ow! The hell movie!
Pâté de foie gras. It seems hard to believe, but in only 20 more hours, we'll be on our way back to home base. Your move.
Bravo, Marseille. All he thinks about is vacation.
Vacation is all he ever wanted. Vacation he had to get away.
Our computer is picking up a strange signal. Here, sir, you better take a look at it.
Thanks.
It's impossible. The computer's got to be wrong.
It's a copy of G.R.R. Martin's Winds of Winter.
You understand, Colonel? Yes, sir.
And you'll begin the investigation immediately.
Will be done, sir.
You know we can't allow this to continue.
I will inform you.
Report to me as soon as you have anything.
We will find out who's been secretly wanking in the broom closet.
Those damn signals are damaging Earth's radio and video systems.
What?
I'm receiving
How?
solicitations from all over the world. Washington and Moscow have already called me 3 times.
I
Well,
can't keep
Colonel,
telling them that I'm on
it's
the
lucky for
job.
us that you're here.
Yes, sir. Let's get down to facts. What disposition has Wiz given?
Oh, is it green today? I thought
Wiz
today's
affirms
color was
that
blue.
behind this strange signal, there's an alien intelligence that knows all, and there's danger.
The
Wiz orders us to
Quizatagarak?
find the emission source and destroy it.
Good. Send an airship at once.
Wait, an airship in space?
Well, from where I'm from, it's not completely unheard of.
Makes about as much sense as anything else in this movie.
You hear that? More of those signals.
Do we have to listen to them?
They certainly sound strange.
Oh, come on, relax. I agree that those are not normal signals, but I also think the computer isn't functioning right, that's all.
Your spaceship is not a dump truck. It's a series of tubes.
In there. It's just got to be drunk. These strange signals could be radioactivity meeting a cosmic belt.
What?
And if these signals are really being sent and are not cosmic radiation, I figured they'll be strong enough to reach the ground. And I'll bet that they're being heard on every radio telescope on the entire Earth.
So those signals are
What's the nearest
affecting
spaceship to the
Earth
emission source of the signals?
somehow, and he still thinks the computer is malfunctioning?
Well, he is a guy who's so anti-technology that he hates
MK-31
emails,
commander?
remember?
Captain
Oh,
Hamilton.
yeah.
Hamilton. Fred Hamilton, the one on the Sirius expedition? The Mars incident?
Isn't he young, scrappy, and
Intolerant
hungry?
of any kind of discipline. He should have been rejected.
Captain Hamilton is a good commander. It's true that he has quite a temper and that he takes a little too much personal initiative.
Do you mean
But
burr,
I'm convinced
sir?
that while these aspects are negative on Earth, they're very useful to a commander-in-chief of such a very important expedition. The MK-31 will have to move beyond known space, and Captain Hamilton is the most suitable man to do it. With your permission, I don't feel that Hamilton is right for the situation.
You know, I just wouldn't be very enthused if I was
Hamilton
being
is to be
assigned
discarded.
duty on board the
Let me go,
MK-31
Commander.
instead of the USS Enterprise or even
Stop
the
this wrangling.
Cerritos.
Wiz will decide. Captain Hamilton will go and do what he'll be ordered to do.
No, I haven't the right crew to undertake such a dangerous journey.
Gee, boss,
Just
thanks for the
completed a
vote of
mission lasting 6
confidence.
months and are due for rotation in less than 24 hours. My men are tired. They need a rest. They want to get back to Earth and to their families.
Evidently, I didn't make myself clear enough to you, Captain. I did not call you to debate. Wiz's orders must be carried out.
You are hereby ordered to kill Eveline, the wicked witch of the
The new rules
West.
allow me to disobey such an order. I'm reserving decision. I'll report to you later.
Consider your future, Captain Hamilton. Forget the new rules this time. You've got to obey, Captain. The commander here has helped you before. But now not even he can help you. He'll be unable to protect your career if you persist in your refusal.
Yeah, right.
Think it over, Captain. At the end of the mission, you'll all be given extra leave with the possibility of a very fine promotion. I'll be the first one to suggest
Captain
it.
Hamilton better get all that in
You'll
writing
all
or
be
else they
heroes.
ain't gonna do it.
From our press room, you'll all be followed continuously by journalists from all over the world. Think it over.
Oh yeah, who wouldn't want to be hounded night and day by the
No
paparazzi?
member of my crew wants to be a hero. And the normal leave is going to be fine without a promotion. And tell that hunk of metal that MK-31 is returning home.
Wow, this guy is not a good
I think
negotiator.
Dr. Jane Fraser would like to speak with you.
Hello, Fred.
Hello, Jane Fraser. It's been a long time.
Where did
I
the
won't
time
try
go?
to talk you
There was
into changing
no
your
sense of the
mind.
passage of
I
time
only ask that you
whatsoever.
behave justly. Allow the crew to choose. It's the only democratic way, I feel. That certainly does seem the fairest way to handle this, doesn't it?
Very loose military organization you got there.
You know, I like Fugue in D minor too, but this is a bit excessive.
Hi. How long?
Whatever.
Huh?
Violent or gentle?
You decide.
What?
Jackhammer it is then.
Isn't that an Imperial torture droid?
It's strange how some printed words can evoke emotion.
Yes, that would be what a book is.
You live in a different world. Not a world of words, but of things that you cannot express.
Is she saying that he's non-verbal? What?
Mila, you're the one who's lost contact with life. You've let yourself be conditioned by machines.
Whoa!
Sure, I know you're all able technicians, chemists, physicists, engineers, but no poets or musicians are born nowadays.
What?
Does he think that professions are genetic?
Love.
Didn't she just get through saying that the book she was reading affected her emotionally?
Incense and peppermint's the color of time.
So, they're supposed to be doing it, right?
Yes, that is the implication.
This is how humans do that?
Well, it's how these humans do it. Oh, this movie couldn't set her a shot to save its damn reels.
I think I'll never use the Cosmic Lab.
You must never be fooled by imitations.
Oh, I don't know.
You must
Sometimes
kiss
the
me
cover
more
is better
often,
than the original.
You know something? I feel this is my first victory over machines.
Don't count your rabbits until they're hatched there, buddy.
Captain, the radar scanner indicates 2 shining points. They're approaching rapidly.
It's the shiny object alarm!
All crews to your stations.
And again, they're just perfectly fine. What was the alarm? Okay.
Establish contact with Base Orion.
Tell Commander Armstrong it's urgent.
Spaceship MK-31 has to speak with Commander Armstrong. It's urgent.
Commander Stretch
Commander
Armstrong?
Armstrong's coming.
What's happening, Captain?
Our radar's picking up 2 strange metallic bodies. I presume they're spaceships.
Spaceships in that part of space? They could be asteroids. They've got to be asteroids.
Do they?
No asteroids could vary their speed like that. They're being controlled somehow.
Captain, try to find out what's happening. But remember, they're not terrestrial spaceships. That is, if they are spaceships.
There's a way to get an answer to that. Activate the scanners.
Haven't they been scanning? That's how they knew they were there.
Executed.
Executed.
Executed?
Executed.
The 2 objects are now in our cameras. They'll be on your base scanner momentarily. Transfer everything to Base Orion.
It appears to be War of the Robots, sir.
Oh God, no.
And they're really spaceships. There just isn't any other possibility.
Establish contact.
Negative contact.
Hamilton, try again. Try with all possible ways of communications. Try with the radio, too.
Have you tried semaphore flags?
Wait, let us contact Wiz. He'll know what to do.
Pay no attention to the man behind the printer.
I'll, interrupt contact with base. Mila, analyze the spaceship on our computer. Ask data about the crew and their weapons in terms of absolute probability.
Probabilities are not absolute.
Data insufficient.
In other words, we'll have to be content with a relative probability.
Unmanned spaceships armed with long-range disintegrators. 70% chance.
Battle speed.
Goodyear
Battle speed.
blimps,
Activate
manned by
disintegrators.
orphans,
Coordinate
armed with
direction
Nerf
base.
guns.
Activate
10% chance.
Best range, 50 miles.
Approaching range.
This is basically how the
10.
Minbari War started.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blast off.
We've been hit.
Not that it really matters, I guess.
That man's playing Galaga.
Internal pressure is 5 Gs.
Is it?
If that were true, they'd all be blacking out. They spun us right round like a record, baby.
Oh God. Get the bucket.
I'm a robot, and even I feel like hurling.
We've lost contact. What's happening? Reactivate contact at once.
Our equipment seems to be working perfectly, Commander. They must have stopped transmitting.
Thank you, Mr. Spock.
Commander, the newspaper men are in the press hall. They followed everything.
Even your trail of breadcrumbs. Newspaper,
Watermelon,
rhubarb,
photon,
spaceship, rhubarb,
spaceship,
watermelon,
rhubarb,
lasers.
watermelon.
We must get to that. Commander, we've got a lot of questions to ask. How do you plan to answer this attack against the Earth?
What are you talking about? There's been no attack against our planet.
We've all seen a spaceship.
That's what my
Do you
uncle on
think
Facebook said.
MK31 has been hit as part of some weird game?
Will you please stop misrepresenting facts? A space skirmish does not mean that Earth is in peril and that we've been attacked.
That spaceship out there could have weapons.
Our bases
Is
didn't
this
cite
really what the
anything that
dialogue
could make us
actually
dread
meant,
an
or
attack.
is this all the fault of the English translators?
Well, because... Now, be quiet. That is a military secret.
Yes, sir.
Not much of a secret,
What was all about that
apparently.
ship? We may be facing the vanguard of a whole fleet.
Damn, that's enough. Get out of here. I won't answer any more questions.
Man, you know tomorrow's headline is going to read Space Force to World, Drop Dead.
I mean, it is an accurate depiction of news on social media.
Yeah.
Vanguard of a fleet.
New petition against tax!
I saw the aliens making babies with our spaceship, and I saw one of the babies, and the baby looked at me.
Monitors, we have seen the beginning of the...
I, for one, welcome our new alien overlords.
Spaceship approaches Earth.
I can't make it.
If
Captain,
I can only get to my utility belt.
the centrifugal force has immobilized me. We have to make it. All maximum we can blow up the ship, Captain. We have to break clear.
I want to break free!
Push the auxiliary ignition button. Pump.
Push it real good.
Try to reach it. Go on.
You've got to press the button! The beautiful shiny button! The jolly candy-like button!
There is just too much groaning in this movie.
You know, it's not such a bad-looking model for its time, but it's filmed so very poorly, it's hard to tell.
You're serious.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good, it's just better than it looks.
You are far more forgiving than I.
The main generator has been damaged and needs to be repaired.
Just let me sober up first.
Be done.
How are the auxiliaries? Normal course. Speed reduced to a fourth, only that.
Captain, I can't reactivate contact with Earth. The auxiliary engines are too weak. They don't have sufficient power.
I may not know what's going on, but I know padding when I see it.
Activate videos 14 and 7.
And 17 and 6.
Gravitational force is increasing fast.
The angle's drift coincides with the planet's axis. We're being attracted by its gravitational force.
Oh, you find every gravity well attractive.
We can't stop the fall. We'll be smashed to bits.
Can't stop the fall. Can't stop the fall.
This spaceship is filmed like Bigfoot.
Blurry and almost out of frame.
Yep.
Ask computer for force landing data.
Insufficient energy available. Impossible to enter orbit at such high speed.
We are boned.
6 minutes before impact.
You must stop the descent instantly.
If they stopped that fast, they'd all turn into a fine red mist.
Activate vaporizers. It's no good, Captain. There is not enough time left for that now.
I ain't got enough time, Captain!
Activate vaporizers, damn it!
We need vapor action.
Oh, cool, Nixie tubes.
We're gonna crash into that tie-dye t-shirt.
It's increasing. There's no way now to stop the fall.
We've hit critical levels of pumpkin spice, sir.
It's too late, Captain. We've had it. That vaporizer still can stop us.
Looks like they all just had a brown alert, if you know what I mean.
Captain, the spaceship's fall has stopped.
Nice going. I should think that the computer has realized that by now. Now let's see if it can stabilize us.
It's impossible.
The spaceship is sustained by an anti-gravitation force of unknown origin.
So your stupid vaporizers didn't do squat.
At 500,000 feet.
But it's against every physical law. How can there be a planet with a variable gravitation?
Very easily, actually. Do they have a camera out in space following them so they can see themselves from behind or something?
It's dark, cold, inhospitable.
There are also craters.
It almost looks as if the atmosphere is frozen.
Like Maine in
Shall we send a
January.
probe, Captain?
No, I was thinking of landing on the planet. Jack,
This
is the landing
captain is
module in
just a
working condition?
constantly contrarian jackass.
Yeah, if the computer recommended that he shouldn't drink bleach, he'd do it out of spite.
All crew members to your stations. Prepare for landing.
We're already at our stations. We can't be any more at our stations than we already are.
Oh, just land already, jeez.
Oops, I think we lost something.
A hyperspace ring would have looked cooler.
Well, we've successfully broken the landing gear.
Switch on videos 2 and 3. Activate the monitors. Mila, analyze the external data.
Oxygen 15%, azote 70%. Atmosphere and gravity similar to Earth's. This zone of the planet will stay in shadow another 45 Earth days.
45 days of night would be a cool
The men in
sequel.
charge of space research, get ready to leave
Hell
the module.
yeah, space vampires.
The rest of you remain on board.
Good grief, a simple ramp would have been less awkward.
Way over-designed.
And what are we looking at?
Did they film these effects and then re-record them off of a TV or something?
Footage of the real-life moon landings were in higher def than this.
Special effects by Sabruder.
They didn't enter a monolith when we were looking, did they?
I don't think so.
My compliments, Captain. You're the first man to set foot on this planet.
That's one small step for an idiot, and one giant leap for jackass kind.
We're outcasts on a lost planet in space, but at last we have something firm under our feet.
Are they implying that their futuristic spaceship is in actuality a rickety death trap?
Have you looked at it? Their flashlights aren't doing a damn thing.
This planet offers some wonderful opportunities for specimens.
Does it now?
You think there's life here, Greta?
There's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it, Jim.
Primitive nuclei, some form of life.
This ground must be rich in iron and nickel. Take a look at this rock.
Any radioactivity?
No indication yet.
Wow, not even background radiation?
Mila, look, this is organic.
It has the USDA certification sticker on it.
Well, I think we got our first red shirt candidate here.
Find anything, Mila?
No.
You?
It's a growth of some kind.
Interesting. I wonder what it is.
Melanoma?
It's similar to lichen back on Earth, but not identical. I'll analyze it later.
Sir, don't go off the trail, sir.
Is this turning into an analog horror story?
He might just as well be asking to get off at this point.
Come along, let's go and see the big rock candy mountains. Oh, come on, aliens. Come out and kill them already.
What, Stonehenge?
No one knows who they were or what they were doing.
You can say that again.
Stargate MK31.
I'm pretty sure whatever that is, it's not nearly as effective when it's held that far off the ground. is he even doing?
Metal detecting?
Well, he's terrible at it.
Is this a prequel to Solar Babies?
Wow, that's a deep cut, Russ.
Yes! Finally, I have an orb to ponder.
This movie is basically a series of unconnected album covers.
Look out, it's Maximilian!
Is this where that black hole landed?
It really is hell!
Going to be hit by a truck?
Boy, is my face red.
I guess you could say that robot caught him red-handed.
This is a cure. There's something after me.
Kaneda!
Tetsuo!
No! Stay back!
Who's that?
That's Jack's voice.
Stay where you are. Now we're going to split up into two groups.
Oh, never split the party. Mm-mm.
I want no heroes. We'll find him.
Noobs.
All right, let's see. You right here. All of you go with me. The rest of you go in that direction. Okay, let's go. And don't lose sight of each other.
I think I saw him go toward those rocks.
Slowly approaching various things. The motion picture.
Yep, this is Jack's droppings, all right.
What punch bot?
Look! That's Jack lying there. Come on.
It's a trap! Oh, never mind.
We've disappeared from one place and appeared in another. Captain, I don't get it.
Look, this is no natural phenomenon.
This captain really isn't Starfleet material.
What's unnatural is a sphere like this, here, among these rocks.
It's all the work of a fiend. The same fiend that killed Actiris.
Wait a second. Where's Greta?
She was with us when we started out. I gave orders for us to stick together.
But she's not here.
You're right, damn it.
Captain, you know what happened to Jack. The same thing could have happened to Greta.
That we can find out. Am I coming through?
Our reception here is very good, sir.
It is.
What's going
It
on?
looks like crap on
Look, Jack's
this
been
end.
murdered, and we've been materialized in this cave. Greta's missing. Have you heard from her?
No. We know nothing. But if you can't find her, maybe you'd better come back to the ship. The technicians checking the damage have reached positive results.
Maybe you're right.
Mac's got a point, Captain. Let's get out of here and go back to the ship.
No. With Jack murdered and Greta missing, we can't leave. We've got to try to find her.
Calm down, Richard. There's nothing we can do for them. And maybe Greta's waiting for us outside.
You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Mila, check your apparatus.
Captain, the sending station is in here, in this cave. They're signals, addressed only to us.
Only to you? What?
They originate here.
An inert rock that transmits signals from Earth. This sphere is the sending station. Our quartz crystals have this property, but they have to be activated. Anyway, the power in ours is limited. There's some kind of message.
Yes, and I think it's directed toward us.
It seems a little clear.
Someone is near us. I'm almost sure there is.
That's crazy. There's no one in here.
We've got to keep checking. We've got to find out who or what's sending that message.
Can you go 5 minutes without gaslighting people, Ted?
The signals feel stronger to me. Hello, Control. Record everything you see here.
The videotape's running already.
Those strange signals are so baffling.
Let me know if you need the rest of the crew.
Okay. Let's look around.
Or you could just leave. Ever think about that?
Teddy was right. They just filmed a bunch of random scenes and attempted to cobble together a movie out of them.
4 movies. And it did not work out at all.
Movies based entirely on improv rarely work.
Huzzah!
Putties! No, 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 you fools! Those aren't Power Rangers!
Release them.
Zordon!
I am Amok, strangers.
Is this
My
a mock
voice is
time?
pure thought that reaches the mind. Hey, how does that guy know our language?
Shut up, Richard. It's us. Our brainwaves make the telepathy become sound.
My race was great once. The machines served men, and my people were happy. Then the huge machine stole the command from me, and we became slaves. All this before the great explosion. I am talking about an atomic catastrophe. Its survivors, as you see, have regressed to an animal state. Strangers, Amok knows why you have come to this planet.
I think we've got to do something. We will.
But not now. For reasons.
Captain! Captain, can you hear me? Maybe they don't know about the rest of us. We could attack them from the rear. It'd be simple to do, sir. We can use the disintegrator guns.
Don't worry about us. Repair the generator.
Does this count as blackface?
I am
That is a good question. I mean, you're supposed to be
killed one of my
aliens,
men.
but...
No. The immortal monster has killed your companion. Many of us have died. The Black Peril kills all those who dare to go out of the caves. We cannot do a thing against him. We can only hide in the innermost recesses of the planet.
Listen, I think they're sincere. And if we help them, sir, I think it could be the answer to all their problems.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We'd like to help you fight your enemy. Can you tell us where he is?
Well, apparently it's going to be a kind of white savior movie now, so...
Oh great, or walking to a location.
If you cut all that out, the movie would be like a half an hour long.
Sage Amok says that in the Shining Cave there's the monster. Amok recounts that the great death came from him. The monster hates any people and kills them without pity.
This race was once a great civilization. In every way.
This city still seems to be alive, and who knows how long it's been abandoned.
Wait, so all those shots were supposed to be of a city?
Let's go, Captain.
The radioactivity is reaching dangerous levels.
So we went from having no radiation to having a ton of it.
It's too dangerous, Captain, for us here. The city's an atomic stockpile.
The radioactivity is continuing to rise.
Let's get out of here, Captain.
I've established the signal's location. The message comes continually from a mysterious source and is retransmitted by the sphere.
It's not enough. We've got to go back to the ship and consult the computer. Etor, we can destroy the enemy, but we have to go back to the ship first.
No.
We have no choice. Etor, the weapons we need are on board, and we can't do without them.
The woman will stay with us.
I will?
There's no alternative, Mila. We'll have to trust them.
Whatever happens, I love you.
I know.
Oh yeah, sure, just trust these people you just met moments ago and who can enter your mind. Great idea. There's a world going on underground.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Get the new Dodge heavy-duty battle droid at Stoke Recordos today.
Dang, these robot costumes must have really sucked. They're always in the dark.
Yeah, we're talking about a production that was perfectly fine showing speedo-clad dudes with body-painted pointy ears.
It's over, Cappn Hamilton! I have the high ground!
Run away! Run away!
I'll be okay now. Go to the ship.
A tiny hubcap.
More Galaga action.
I don't think these things could run Pong, let alone Galaga.
As you've heard, Wiz is positive that of prime importance is Earth's defense.
And also
on the other hand, the unknown spaceships have not signaled on our radars, and the other signal from space has also ceased yet. It could very well be a trap. We can't risk it. All Earth's bases are on alert.
And they've chosen to put the actors in a trench because...
Captain, we found him.
They found Waldo?
I'll be right there.
Commander Armstrong, from Coldest Base, they communicate that the sector HF-203 is refracting the passage of any kind of wave.
Science words,
The ship could have landed there.
It's great that we keep cutting back to these guys who never actually do anything.
You're implying that anyone on this crew ever does anything ever?
Well, they seem to do a little bit more than wringing their hands over how helpless they are to do anything.
I guess so.
Has provoked some magnetic joke with Kola's instruments. Ask Kola's base to verify all the instruments and to act accordingly. I want any and all data sent here to Orion at once.
Yes, sir.
Pay attention, please.
We're postponing the pizza party.
Did you locate the ship, Captain? I don't know. Did you?
I believe so. The enemy spaceship should be in the Arctic. The situation is under control.
What? An alien spaceship crashed in the Arctic? When did that happen? Why did they just say that? What bearing does this have on anything else in this movie?
Didn't buy it. No.
Well, you didn't exactly try very hard to sell them on it either.
Oh. Well, I guess even with the Orgasmatron, the dude finishes early.
Smell my hand!
What will you think of?
I'll think of you and me back on Earth. That's what I always do, my darling.
Oh, you're not done? Going another round?
That was a great scene.
The enemy is a computer. The images you see are materializations of its energy. To destroy it, press button for its elimination. Probable color, red.
What? So the ship's computer knows what the enemy is, and it has a red self-destruct button? How? How does any of this work?
I want a reliable answer.
No certainty possible. Index of probability 50%.
That's not what the computer's analysis is for. It's so you can make more informed decisions, not so it can make decisions for you.
To Glasgow, dear old Glasgow town. There's something the matter.
Well, Scotty here may not be in a red shirt, but he does have a red hat, so...
I'm a common old working chap, as anyone here can see. But when I get...
Oh no, the fool! Now he's woken up the orcs!
Glasgow belongs.
Maybe it's just Luffy about to go into Gear 5.
I'd see these drums were more like the drums of consternation.
For God's sake, knock next time! Knock!
All right. Come on.
What the hell is going on?
Did anyone making this movie actually think any of this made the least amount of sense?
Meanwhile, at the Khaled City...
Just a little. I knew you'd come for me. And I'm glad you brought another spacesuit. The radiation in that city is deadly.
Nothing means anything.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Captain, I'm getting all kinds of electronic signals. The meter's starting to go crazy. I don't understand it.
Mila, stay here with Wright. Holden, you're coming with me.
Yes, Captain.
You Holden? Holden?
This music is in the public domain.
Earthlings, put down your arms.
Like you just don't care.
You must not disobey me.
Whoa, that is one violent jukebox.
Earthlings, step forward. You have been brought here for a purpose, the most important task of your lives. Cooperate. Do not make me destroy you.
Behold, I am the great and powerful Oz.
For a purpose. What is it?
I will respond, Earthling. Once long ago, the inhabitants of this planet constructed perfect machines. The machines performed all the work for them. The inhabitants of the planet were happy. Their only
Wait a minute, this is the same evil jukebox that was in War of the Robots.
This was their only function. It became a chore. So man built me so that I might control the machines and be able to construct new ones, thereby inheriting all of man's abdicated responsibilities.
To be honest, I was quite put out.
The planet was attacked by alien forces. All of the machines were destroyed. The inhabitants regressed rapidly. I became the only one with the knowledge to construct new machines. And now I am able to construct them myself. I will make these machines invincible. Then I will be able to conquer the galaxy.
If the machines you build are going to be invincible, and you're not, I don't see you ruling for long.
My circuits functioning, some of my memory banks are blocked. The inhabitants here do not have the intelligence to be utilized anymore.
I don't know, they seem smart enough to me.
I have summoned you.
Why did you attack us with the two ships? You could have destroyed your only means of help.
I only wanted to neutralize your engines. After that, I pulled you to the planet with my energy source.
Where did you get this energy from? To send messages to other galaxies and to amuse yourself keeping the dead city alive?
I control the lives and the brains of all the inhabitants here. I keep them alive as I see fit, just as a shepherd controls the sheep, and then at any moment shears the sheep.
Does he think that you kill the sheep when you shear them? Because that's not how that works.
We must destroy it.
I heard that.
We'll take our time repairing it. We've got to find that red button.
My beam will indicate the components, Earthlings.
He seems to enjoy calling us Earthlings. He says it with such scorn.
What else would you like him to call you? You're the aliens here.
Bring that circuit component over here.
Why wouldn't he just be able to build robots to do this?
Captain, that red button there.
Shh, not so loud, it might hear us.
Hurry up, Earthlings. What's taking so long? I'm losing patience.
Glass's the Forbin project was so much more dignified than this hunk of junk.
Faster, Earthlings. You have many to replace, and I've waited too long for this. Hurry!
What a dick. They could just rip them all out, I'm just saying.
That's it.
That's the one. Put it in.
Excuse me?
Now take it back out. Now put it back in. Faster this time. Don't ruin this for me.
Needed only that one circuit. Now I have all my power.
With all that power, the planet Earth will be destroyed.
Hamilton is a worse captain than Archer.
Kirk would have already logic puzzled this thing to death.
What the hell are you doing?
I have an idea. Give me your belt.
Here, do you know what you're doing?
Have you heard about David and Goliath?
Who?
It was a kids' claymation show in the 1960s.
Doesn't matter. If we make it, I'll tell you the whole story.
Ow! Right in the disk drive.
I will destroy you.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Hurry! The whole planet's crumbling!
You haven't conquered me, Earthlings. I am stronger than ever before. I will follow you to the end of the galaxy and annihilate you!
Oof! Never mind. I think I'm just gonna die. For reasons.
So, why did the native people just throw a rock at this thing before? Seems super effective.
Apparently, he was full of fireworks.
Cola's base communicates a strong explosion in the sector HF203, and the zone is not isolated any longer. The radar sentries report that no flying objects have left Earth's orbit, while an aviation scout has seen large metal segments scattered here and there on the ice field.
Call a press conference. Give them press release number 2 that we have isolated and destroyed the enemy spaceship.
But we didn't do anything.
We destroyed the enemy spaceship.
Okay, Commander.
No. Marseille is a nickname. In the Valley of the Rhone, you don't have megalopoli, but only small towns. Montpellier, Arles, Marseille. My grandparents came from Marseille, and that's how I got my nickname, Marseille. Cutlets au villageois. But the bechamel is very good.
Look, Marseille. It's Mac.
How'd he get here? Let's bring him in. Give me a hand.
We'll get him to the dispensary.
You really think he needs weed right now?
Oh, great. What did it? She's hurt.
That jelly donut really got away from me.
Oko, we're in the infirmary, but we have to get back to the bridge.
Yes?
Will you send someone down to take over?
Don't worry, I'll come down myself.
Oh yeah, they seem fine. Not at all like they're about to die. Let's go.
What happened?
You keep asking that, expecting an answer.
I know it doesn't make any difference, but it's my primary reaction to this thing.
They're dead.
Get on board, quickly! The whole planet's gonna blow up! We can't stay here, get on!
So, they killed the evil jukebox, and now the planet's gonna blow up?
For a reason.
And so all the native survivors are now doomed to die with their planet? What the hell?
Maybe this is a more realistic depiction of the white savior trope.
I mean, a bunch of mostly white people from Earth show up, attempt to solve all the native people's problems, and just end up making everything much worse. Accurate.
Stop giving the excuses and do it. Here I am.
Rock you like a hurricane.
I'm okay now. I'll take over, Segura.
Go and muck out the orgasmatron.
Orko, go back to Greta. Give me more on the starboard engines. Increase power. More power.
Unlimited power!
Segura told me everything. Sorry.
Well, you killed everyone and everything. Good job.
Well, here we go again.
Yes, and the smug crew of MK-41 are off on their next adventure to blow up and murder a whole bunch more other people.
I've established contact with Earth.
It's the missing ship, Commander. They're reporting in. They seem to be all right.
Prepare yourself for a big surprise.
You did remember my birthday.
Well toward you. Wizards told us you had one chance in 1,000 to make it. And so frankly, we'd given you up for lost. I agree with you that machines can be wrong, and we're very happy to see you.
Is that really the lesson we're going to take away from
Continue
this?
to delegate all your decisions to the machines, and man will continue to prove that his brain is still superior. As I said,
Prepare yourselves for a big surprise.
There's a big surprise coming to
Inhabitants of the
you.
planet you sent us to. I'll give you a full report when we reach the base.
Here's our guest.
He's our guest, he's our guest. We destroyed his planet and think it's best.
He seems like one of us.
One of us, Gooble gobble. Well, they finally got themselves a Spock.
I am happy to welcome the newest member of the crew.
Hey, Captain, he's automatically an officer in that uniform.
Apparently they have a whole ton of volcanic stock footage and they're gonna use all of it. Thank you, movie. We needed more padding, I guess.
Ah, just be over it already.
Yeah, this is just an exercise in tedium at this point.
Peter, take him to the doctor for a checkup, will you?
He certainly looks okay to me.
Oh my.
E-turn. Let's go.
Captain, I need some rest. I'm tired.
Well then,
Oh, by
you
all means.
should
Now
sleep.
everything's all right. You can sleep for 2 days if you like. Go.
Oh, he just wanted to stop and let loose a little bit of silent but deadly on the bridge before he left.
Request coordination with Base Orion. Give data to the computer.
I think I'll just turn off their life support system and call it a night.
supposed to be wrong with these two? Do I have to pee?
This is Orion Base. What?
Ugh, Wi-Fi's out
There's damage in
again.
the line between the generator and the instruments. Our connection with Earth is interrupted again. Captain, perhaps in the corridor.
Better check the computer.
For someone who's supposed to be, technophobic, he sure does ask the computer a lot.
Breakdown due to sabotage.
I can't stand it. I know you planned it.
I just can't sleep. I get the feeling that someone's watching me.
What the hell are you doing here, Ogo? I told you to look after Greta.
You're just mad because you're a bad captain. Stop taking it out on everyone else.
Red alert! Stop Greta.
But she's still gotta make the Barbie movie sequels.
Captain, she's here. We found her.
I'll give the movie credit for one thing. The hallway sets are a little more believable than they were in the other movies. I don't know what they did here, but, the other ones were just... ugh.
So is anyone gonna try to talk to her? No?
Greta, we don't want to harm you. We want to help you.
So they want to blow up her planet?
Again, what the hell's going on?
Maybe if this movie had lighting.
Oh no, he's got Captain Trips!
There was all that blood. There was so much blood.
Was there? So the evil jukebox downloaded himself into this guy through the Orgasmatron?
I guess so.
And gave him super strength.
Yeah.
And fangs and terrible acne?
Odd choices, really.
He should have just laid low until they got to Earth. It would have been an easy victory.
Well, he wasn't all that smart of a computer. That's a Borg and more of a Val.
Quick, activate all washing devices.
All washing devices? Even the automatic oven cleaner?
These boots were made for killing, and that's just what they'll do.
Here's Johnny!
You know, you could try shooting him, maybe? Is he missing, or is it just not working?
Dang, he is not looking good. Ew! What is happening?
The Fighting Eagle.
I have the energy of your race. I am still powerful.
What the hell does that even mean?
He looks like he's just about to keel over.
Mini Punch Man.
Just stand there, that's good. Don't help out.
You know, this movie's kinda weird.
Get over to the door, Mila. You can't do anything for Etor.
I know how completely useless you are, Mila.
Etor is proving more capable and courageous than the captain.
Can we make him the captain?
He's to hear the control console. Open the door.
Everybody walk the dinosaur. This is the future anti-vaxxers want.
Mila, you've got to get out of here. Come on. Come on, hurry.
Is no one gonna help this guy? Holy crap!
They just murdered Etor!
What the hell is wrong with you, movie?
And you could just vent that room to space at any time with the press of a single button?
Screw you, Cappn Hamilton.
Yeah, someone needs to Raymond Burr his ass.
I don't care.
Oh, look, Peter, there's your baby. Oh,
Did they even mention this guy was expecting a baby back home?
I just don't care anymore. Let it end.
Etor isn't even cold, you monsters.
Ask that hunk of metal if we're on the right course, and how long it'll take us to arrive.
What a smug piece of shit.
Direction, course exact. Estimated time of touchdown, 30 hours, Earthlings.
Oh, what a twist!
Oh my god, just freaking end already!
They can't go even 5 minutes without padding.
Can't say I'm sorry to see them go.
Yeah, they really deserve it.
Oh, thank goodness that's over.
Screw you, John. Screw you, Yanty. Screw you, Wes. Screw you, Kathy. Screw you, Max.
Screw all of you.
That said, and this is going to sound weird, but this was slightly better than War of the Robots.
You're kidding.
Not really.
Where would you place this in the pantheon of Italian space movies made with the same cast, FX, costumes, and sets, but with different plots?
Above War of the Robots, but below Star Odyssey.
What made War of the Robots worse?
Well, it had a 20-minute space battle at the end.
With all those bad special effects?
Yes, the same effects, over and over and over again, and this movie did have more robots in it.
But the other one is called War of the Robots.
Yeah, but besides the evil jukebox, they were all just solid gold dancer androids.
Oh.
Although, Star Odyssey had more convincing robot costumes and props and a better plot. Not that it was good, just better in comparison.
So why didn't they just make a series of sci-fi films with an ongoing plot? Wouldn't that make more sense?
I think they were probably just making these as a cash grab after Star Wars. They obviously weren't concerned with actually making them watchable. It's frustrating though, because with just a little more thought and care, they could have really been better movies than they turned out being.
Instead, they're just rotting away as public domain movies nobody wants to watch.
Except for us.
Oh well. We hope you've enjoyed CFTP's second episode of Rejectron.
Hello there, friends. It's your old pal, Bobby Roquefort. And if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you'd like more of that, unsubscribe to our channel. And if you didn't, well, I don't know what to tell you. But we do have more videos over here if you want to see more of what we've already got up. That's it. Help me.